Mary Hamilton, co-CEO of MadData.io, and I obviously want to come to talk to you about this latest data breach, the security breach that happened last week, a little company called Colonial Pipeline. And this is more prevalent because this is probably the first time that I remember so many people feeling a tangible effect of a ransomware attack. And why, for the last 2 to 3 years, all of us security people have been talking about it. We've been trying to, hold seminars and emails and conversations. And though people hear us, it's a lot to take in because it's so ethereal and it's out here and it doesn't really happen to us. But this time, several states, the state I live in, Virginia, gas stations shut down because of production being stopped. So it's the first time things have been felt by people. And I am telling you, prophesying, if you want to say, that this is the first of many things. They will come after our infrastructure. And though the hackers' dark side were so kind to say that they are only interested in money, they're not interested in, they weren't meaning to hurt society. They have an ethical code, and that's a whole different conversation. So if you're curious about that, message me and I'll talk to you about it happily. But for now, since so many people have felt it, and this is in the limelight, this is in the forefront because it's such a big deal, because so many people did feel it, it comes down to business owners. How do you deal with it at this point? What are you doing? I have some questions to pose to you. So if you answer no to any of these, I'm just going to focus on 4 questions right now. Then message me. You need to get an assessment. You need to find out where the weaknesses are, because the value of having an IT firm, a cybersecurity firm help you is not only to help prevent, but what happens afterwards. I mean, there's nothing worse than, okay, so you break your leg, or we're going to go there. You find out you have cancer, all right? That's bad enough. But if you don't have a solution put into place, and then you have to wait months or, weeks to deal with it, it's just agonizing. So, our job is really, once something happens, what do you do afterwards? How can we do that? So the questions I wanted to focus on is, number 1, do you know what a ransomware attack looks like? Do you know, would you be able to recognize it? There's a screen that comes up, it's very specific, but would you know how to stop it? Would you know if it spread laterally, meaning if it infiltrated your entire network? Would you know who to talk to, how to prevent that, how to stop that, and then how to recover from that? What happens afterward? Do you even know at this point, could your business survive like Colonial Pipeline for 6 days being down as a business, not producing? Do you know how much revenue they lost, how much profit they lost, let alone the millions of dollars that they had to pay in ransomware? Okay, so if you can answer no to any of those questions, if you don't know what it looks like, if you don't know how it spreads, if you don't know the points of entry, if you don't know what to do after it or how to stop it, then you need a conversation with a specialist. That's what we're here for. So if I had cancer, I'm not going to go to a general doctor who just fixes broken computers, or my friend who knows of a recipe to help cure it. I'm going to go to a specialist who knows. So talk to a specialist, get an assessment. You will fear what you don't know. So let us help you see the blind spots and protect you and create value to where you're keeping profit, you are keeping your business up and running, and you're protecting your people. So message me if you have any questions. Talk to you later.